what 5 things we took away from that fantastic game yesterday. And first up is Sarr's lying stats.
Yeah, because if you look at Sarr's stats yesterday, obviously he made both goals, but he didn't get a goal, he didn't get an assist, and maybe if you didn't watch the game, you'd have thought, oh, did he have a poor game? If you're just looking at his stats, was he actually, was he a bit anonymous? Was he doing anything? But both goals don't happen if it wasn't for him. Mm-hmm. And he pretty much made both goals. Brilliant flick onto Richie for the first, brilliant pressing for the second, which led to the goal. It's another phenomenal performance from him, playing in this new little role he's got kind of closer to goal in the 10. I think he's really adapting to it fantastically. I think Sarr's stats lied in this one.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely lied. And, take it back to the Burnley game as well. He had his hand in 2 of the goals that we scored in that game as well. So phenomenal performances from Pape Matasai. He's getting better and better. Work rate is phenomenal. Ability and quality is absolutely phenomenal as well. I'm so happy we've got this guy. And we've got to thank Don Paratici for that one.
Yeah.
Number 2 is workhorse Kudus.
Yeah, and he was putting an absolute shift yesterday. It wasn't just, obviously, he had a decent game on the ball, completed 3 out of 6 dribbles and created and had 1 key pass as well. So he obviously had his value on the ball, but off the ball is where I think he really made his money yesterday. Won 7 of his 11 ground duels, 6 recoveries as well in the middle of the park, and won 2 of his 3 tackles, which he attempted. So he really did put in a massive shift yesterday, Mohamed Kudus, and he really put in the hard yards. And look how many duels he competed with and won 7 of 11. Fantastic.
And with Mohamed Kudus, before we signed him, what I was really excited about with Mohamed Kudus is his one-on-one dribbling, his attacking output, getting goals and assists, and just being sheer relentless from that area. I didn't really factor into my mind what he's going to be like from this aspect of the game, and it's just blown me away of how good he actually is, how hard he actually works for the team, and what impact he's having from a defensive standpoint. It's like, is there a better defensive winger in the league than Kudus at this moment in time?
At the moment, probably in the first few games, definitely not. He literally, and also the amount of hold-up play he does as well. He does such a great job for the team, and proper workhorse performance yesterday from him.
Absolutely. Number 3 is Spurs' pressing.
Yeah, and obviously it was. If you watch the game, you see how effectively you press them. We see how City really struggled to kind of handle our pressing because it was so intense, it was so aggressive. But there are numbers to back that up as well. Spurs yesterday made 6 tackles in the attacking third, which is more than any team managed against City in the whole of last season. So no one managed more than 6. And in fact, in the past 4 seasons, only 3 times has someone made 6? Someone been able to tackle Man City in their own third more than 6 times, or 6 or more times? Wow. And one of them was Brentford back in 21-22. The other ones were Arsenal a couple of years ago and Brighton 4 years ago. So it's not often that any team is able to make this amount of tackles in the attacking third against Man City, and that shows how effective and how aggressive our press really was against them yesterday.
Yeah, and just judging, not even looking at the stats, just judging by the eye test, I felt like they were so worried every time Kudus were running at them, Sarr was running at them, Richarlison was running at them. I mean, hunting in packs, the way we were pressing I haven't seen us press like that in a very long time, and it was a joy to behold. Long may it continue. And I was about to say bigger tests yet to come, but this is like one of the biggest tests that we can have this season.
Yeah, it's true.
Man City.
Don't know how many much harder tests are yet to come.
Yeah. But let's move on to number 4, and it's happened again.
It's happened again. It's happened again. Spurs, their last 5 visits to the Etihad now, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 defeat, which is absolutely crazy when you think about how hard it is to go to the Etihad and win any game, like how difficult. Has Arteta ever won at the Etihad? I don't think so.
Arteta? Nah.
I don't think so. I don't think he's ever won.
And just
exactly. They celebrate 0-0s, don't they? So, it's phenomenal run of results we have there. The aggregate score of those last 5 games is 14-9 to Tottenham as well. And we've just done it to them again, and that record of the Etihad just keeps on going.
Yeah. I think the stat yesterday, I'm not sure if it was before the game or after the game, that Pep Guardiola has lost to Spurs the second to Liverpool.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was before the game or after the game, but it was 9.
9, yeah, I think the Liverpool 10 and Tottenham 9, yeah.
Was that before the game or after the game?
Can't remember.
Either way, it's bloody impressive. Like there's just some sort of hoodoo over Pep Guardiola and Tottenham Hotspur where we just keep like we're talking about one of, if not the greatest manager of all time here, and we just keep beating him like it's nothing.
And he's been trailing. I read that as well. Pep has trailed by 2 or more goals at half time only 6 times in his whole Man City tenure, and 3 of those is Tottenham. It's just mad, isn't it? It's crazy.
Mad. It is mad. So to see Spurs, how they just make light work of City. But I feel like this one seemed a bit different to the other City wins that we've had. I felt like this time Man City barely troubled us, whereas at times like we need to sit in a bit and soak up the pressure. We didn't really have too much pressure to soak up yesterday. I thought the way that the midfield dealt with it was just incredible, and that was a big part of why we didn't have that onslaught from Man City, which we usually have. Where I think this was our most complete performance against Man City that I've seen, like this kind of Man City.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah.
Last but not least, clean sheets.
Yeah, and look, we've heard it's been a running theme, isn't it? When you've heard players speak about what Thomas Frank's looking for this season, they've all said there's been a big focus on clean sheets, and there's been a big focus on making sure we're keeping regular clean sheets. And now we've kept back-to-back clean sheets for the first time since February, when we beat Brentford 2-0 and we beat Man United 1-0. And we're actually a third of the way through of our whole clean sheet total of last season. So we kept 2 already this season, and we kept 6 the whole of last season.
Wow.
So, yeah, on our way to probably smashing that clean sheet record. And yeah, I think we're already seeing that focus on clean sheets paying off, I think.
Yeah, and it's just incredible. I mean, I keep saying it in every match review so far, the PSG, Burnley and Manchester City now, where the goalkeeper just doesn't have much to do. And that's a testament to the way Frank has got us set up. It's a testament as well to the work rate of the players that they're putting in on the pitch at the moment. We just seem like such an aggressive team, not a soft touch whatsoever, where the last couple of years we've just seemed like such a soft touch, particularly through the middle of the park. And that's just all seemed to have evaporated already, only 2 games into the Premier League. So, yeah, good things to come. Good things have come. And I'm very excited to see how this Frank era unfolds.
Absolutely.
So that is our 5 takeaways. Those are the 5 things we did learn from the game yesterday.